Hey everybody, Tabitha here from Tabitha Explores, taking you on our next RV adventure together. And guess what? Today is moving day yet again. I am leaving the interior of California and headed to the coast of California. And I am so excited to get to the coast. I spent 3 hours in Santa Barbara just before this, and it just gave me a taste for wanting to be on the coast. With this one, I drove from Bakersfield. I drove north and stayed at a harvest host in Hillmar, Foeken Farms. It was a lovely little spot, very quiet, peaceful. The owner does some woodworking, and I bought a nice little cutting board from him. Lovely stay. And then I stayed again a little further northwest, closer to the ocean, at another harvest host called Testa Farms, and it was a Testa Vinyards, sorry. But it was a farm. There was horses, dogs, a cow, chickens, a cat, all the animals. So that was a really great stay. They have a cafe on site, so I had my breakfast there in the morning. I had a little something to eat when I got there. And again, super peaceful. Other than, the odd dog barking, I don't ever mind that. Really nice spot to stay, and really enjoyed it. And then I was out to Klamath, California, pretty much right on the coast. The campground I stayed at was like a 10-minute drive to the beach, and an incredible beach. Coming up, there's going to be a lot of beach pictures, I will warn you now. But this is just the move. It's I could have done this drive in one day, maybe 2 days, but I really don't like to do long drive days. So I really took my time. I think I only did 3 or 4 hours each day I drove. So yeah, 2 days probably. But still, I just didn't want to stress myself. I didn't want to do too much, but it was a really great drive. And I really enjoyed getting to the coast. I also, at this point, I also started to realize that I'm kind of getting towards the end of my visit in the States. At this point, I think I've got about a month left. Maybe about a month left, 3 weeks to a month left by the time I got to Klamath. When I arrived in Klamath, I don't have any photos or videos of this, but it was absolutely pouring rain when I got in there. It really only started raining about 10 minutes outside of town, at least from my perspective. Could have been raining there all day, I don't know. But I got there, and I, of course, did not bring my rain gear into the truck. So by the time I could have gone to get my rain jacket, I was already too wet. I was literally soaked through. I think I was just wearing a cotton hoodie, and I think it took 3 days to dry because it was just soaked all the way through. And it was a bit of a tough back in. It was all grassy sites. There was gravel kind of where you park your RV, but they were all covered in grass, so really hard to see, especially with my glasses. They were wet, fogged up. The mirrors were all wet, fogged up, so it was a really tough back in, but I did it all on my own, got it done, took a few tries, but it worked out, and I just absolutely loved being there on the coast of California. And later in this kind of series, you'll see why, because it is just so stunning there on the coast, and I'm excited to show you what how that was for me, and I'll be so excited to relive it as I go through the videos and the photos over the next while as I get them all ready for you. I really thank you for watching my videos. I really hope you like this. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and we will see you in the next video. north. I've got 3 full days of, well, 3 days of driving, but I'm only doing about 3 to 4 hours a day.
Turn left onto the California 99 North ramp, then merge onto California 99 North.
Because I don't really like to do a whole lot of driving in one day. So we're leaving Bakersfield and we're headed towards, I can never remember the name of the little town, but it's towards Modesto, California. So I'll be maybe 20 minutes, I think, out of Modesto, something like that. It's a nice straight shot today, 3 hours according to Google, so 3.5-ish probably. Yeah, I have a stay at a harvest host called Foeken. I can't remember. Some farm, and apparently he gets lots of rave reviews. There's a hookup for electric, so for $20, so I think I'm going to try and do that. And looking forward to being somewhere peaceful. I'm hoping this farm is quiet, not too close to the highway. It looks like it's a few blocks from the highway, so I'm looking for peace tonight. We are 3 miles and 4 minutes away from my harvest host for the night. We are far from freeways, so I am so happy. It's going to be so quiet and peaceful. I stopped for gas. There was a, well, expensive but easy pull-through gas station. So now I don't have to go anywhere tonight. I don't have to unhook. I can just pull in, put my jacks down, and settle in for the night, or the afternoon, I guess, and then the night. So it'll be, I think, very peaceful.
In a quarter mile, you will arrive at your destination.
Now I gotta look for it. I got somebody behind me. I think it's pretty soon. Oh, here we go.
You have arrived.
We have arrived. I think he's got dogs. Hello.
Hey, Amy.
Tabitha.
Tabitha, you're Tabitha. Okay. You got Dutch last name, is that?
Yes.
Dutch?
My dad's family is Dutch. Yes.
Vanderbilt.
Vanderbilt, but
Vanderbilt.
it used to be with a J, but you know, they changed it.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm Van Foeken, so. Well, glad to have you here.
Yeah.
You've got a little fur friend.
Hello. Are you gonna come visit me?
Oh, we betcha.
Oh, good.
I got to tie him up at night, otherwise he'll sneak in and he'll steal anything you got laying outside your trailer. We call him bandit, you know. But if you leave your shoes outside, they're gone.
Okay,
You know? And
good to know.
We had a family here, they kept coming over here, and then their little doggy toy was halfway down the road. Okay, I want you to drive around the barn.
Yep.
And then you just drive all the way over here, and then you'll see 2 cones. You just park
Okay.
alongside this cone. Yeah.
Okay. With the.
Yeah, because I can. Here, just follow me.
Okay. Sorry.
And I'll get it.
Good morning from Hillmar, California. I am up nice and early. I could have got up a little earlier and saw a much more beautiful sunrise, but I kind of hung out in bed for a little bit because it was nice and cozy, but we've still got a really pretty sunrise here at this lovely harvest host. I met a lovely lady in that RV over there, and we chatted quite a while last night. And yeah, this has kind of been my view since I got here. Some pretty fields. There's a little mist out right now. It was a lovely, peaceful night. You can hear the traffic a little bit, but it's not too bad, but it was a really nice night. I've got another harvest host for tonight before I make my way to Klamath, California tomorrow. Apparently this is a drawbridge. That's interesting. We're going over like just kind of a canal, but they must take tall things through this canal, I guess. That's interesting. Huh. Wow, we go over the canal and it's kind of a little bit different landscape. You got a little more fields. We got another drawbridge. Very interesting. These are just little, like, well, this is a river, but it doesn't look very wide. Can't imagine what they have to take through the river that's high enough to have a drawbridge, but whoa, what was that? That was a noise. I heard like a scraping. Pretty wide one. This river is actually quite wide. Oh, wow. Wow, look at that. We're in Napa for sure now. Look at that. Looks like there's a wedding happening there. I see a big white poofy dress, so I'm assuming that's a wedding. Yeah. All right, now we're in it. Now we are in the beautiful Napa Valley, California. Vineyards everywhere, rolling mountains, green everywhere. It is clearly not grape time of season. All the vines are bare. I imagine they'll start leafing pretty soon. Half a mile. Almost there.
In a quarter mile, your destination will be on the right.
Yay! And that puts me 2/3 of the way to where I'm going, which is fantastic. All right, I think it's right in somewhere here. Oh, it's in here. I will pull over on the edge here.
Your destination is on the right.
Just pull over into the gravel and go from there. All right. I have my instructions. I just have to go through this kind of, well, maybe I'll go in from the other one here. So I'm not going through a big dip. Go in through this way. And do a kind of U-y here. Oh, we can go this way, it looks like. There is horses here, so I'm gonna go make some friends with some horses. I am staying at Testa Vinyards Coffee and Wine. So I'm gonna go have a lovely coffee. And she says nobody else is staying here tonight that she knows of yet. So it's probably not likely. It's 3 o'clock, but they do take same days up until I think 5 o'clock. Oh, look at those beautiful horses. Oh, that was a good one. Hey, sorry. Bam Bam Pebbles. Oh my god, and there's a potbelly pig. Oh my god. I'm gonna make friends. Alright. Where should we park? I think parking is over to that way. I don't think it's that way. I feel like it's over here. Oh, dogs too. Maybe we'll just go right over here. Next to some of these old trucks. Near the... This guy wants to be with his horse friends in the other paddock. They're all being moved right now, and he's very anxious about getting over to his buddies. You know, I think he wants me to take him. I'm not taking him. Oh, hi there. Hello, beautiful. Oh, what a handsome fella. Oh. Into some of the redwoods. I haven't seen a sign saying we've entered the redwoods forest, but it feels like we're kind of here with some of these trees we're seeing. It is beautiful. We're running alongside a river. I don't know, the rain almost makes it prettier in a way because it's misty and wet and green. Just really pretty. Here we go. got like less than a half mile to get where we're going. I think we can figure it out.
Turn right onto Southeast Klamath Beach Road, then turn left.
Cher'ere. There she is.
Turn left, then you will arrive at your destination.
Oh, thank you. Okay, doesn't look too terrifying. Well, it's a little wet here. Can't hardly see anything out of my glasses. I am parked pretty much. Now it's raining even harder, so I'm gonna wait a minute. Listen to that. I haven't been in this kind of rain since, gosh, probably the first time I drove my RV. Oh, and all the sites are grass here. The water is like just pouring into my eyes from my head. Yeah, so it's not gonna be great. Let me see. What does the weather say? 14, and it's only supposed to stop. It's only supposed to keep going for 12 more minutes of rain. So we might just sit in the truck for 12 minutes. Wow, this is a lot of rain. And I did not do great in backing up. There are not a lot of people here. Not quite what I expected. But anyways, I'm here for a week. There's going to be great service for great service for my Starlink work. And yeah, fun stuff, right? At least I'm parked. And I'm going to check the levelness here soon. And then I can start getting hooked up. And yeah, I think I'm just going to wait out the rain a little bit.